Hey peeps, so just me today, and I'm trying some prepared Korean food from the market at Jingbu. You're probably wondering why don't I go to H Mart? It's just too far. So I'm also trying the Jumex Peach Nectar. Probably should have shaken it beforehand. Oh well. So yeah, I'm just gonna Is this still playing? Yeah. Oh, it's fine. I'll cut this out. Anyway, sorry, weird technical difficulty. So this is what I'm having: the peach nectar. I'm gonna try it. It does taste really peachy. I like it. What's in this? Water, peach puree, corn syrup, sugar, citric acid, beta carotene for color, and sucralose. What is up with sucralose? I don't like that, but I do like this. I drink different types. I've never had the peach before, so this is nice. So what we have here from the Korean market was pickled radish. These are braised peanuts. I don't know if they're sweet or savory. They may be both because I think there's soy sauce in it. Wakame, which is seaweed. I know it's not strictly Korean, but it was there and I like it. Braised lotus root, and I love lotus root. And then we have two kinds of fish. This is belt fish, which I've never had before. I think it's like fried. Well, I think it's I don't know if it's deep fried or pan fried. Not sure. And mackerel, which I absolutely love. So I'm not sure which I'm going to try. I think I'm going to try the peanuts first. I'm really interested in how those taste. I think they're savory. Well, they are savory. Or maybe like a hint of sweetness, but it's mostly savory. I could see myself making this. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go for the lotus root now. They have the same flavor profile. So I think that they may be like braised in the same or similar liquid. And the wakame. This is good. Different stores, their wakame tastes different. They're like seaweed will taste different. And then when like I buy it, it doesn't taste like any of those places. It's weird. And then of course the radish, which I've tasted and I loved. Such an intense flavor. I've seen videos on how to make it. I won't. So I'm actually going to try the belt fish first because I've never tried that one. So let's try that. Doesn't look very bony. It still has the skin on, which probably protects it when it's cooking from overcooking. I think that's the skin. Yeah, this is the skin. So let me see. This is good. It's like a white fish. You can tell it's like a white fish. Flaky. It reminds me of whiting, but perhaps lighter in taste. The bones are kind of prominent, so you can like rip them out. And because it's fried, I'm going to eat it with probably the wakame that has a slight astringency and with the pickled radish. So I'm just taking the skin off, or the bones out now. I'm going to try some with the radish. I like them together. Let me get a napkin. Let me get a napkin. That is good. I'm going to finish this belt fish. I'm going to try it with some other stuff too now. So let's see. I'll try it with a little combo. It's good with that too. It reminds me of like when I go to sushi restaurants, I always get seaweed. And now I can get, I know there's like a way to take out the bones really like easily. I don't remember that way, but it's okay. This is just really tasty. This is really good. They sell this at the store, so I might like roast it, like find a way to roast it in the oven. And this is the spine. So it's pretty much the whole fish. It's not filleted. Unlike the mackerel, which I can tell you is filleted. And normally when I get mackerel, it's just pan fried. Jesus, this is great. It's just pan fried. And they have, I think, radish. Not pickled radish, just radish with it. Oh, yeah. I'm able to get out these bones much easier. Ooh. I'm gonna put the mic, since it's just me. Like right on top of me, like I do in most of my other videos. Oops. And we're back. I just adjusted the mic so it's closer to me. But yeah, this fish is good. Even the skin, and I don't really eat the skin of a lot of things. I don't know why. But I want the skin of fish. Okay, now time to try my favorite, the mackerel. It's funny, so when my sister and I went to the market to get stuff, I thought there were certain things that weren't cooked and I thought they were cooked. So I was looking at like the squid. And I was like, oh, I thought it was cooked. And I realized, I was like, oh no, this is raw. I'd have to cook this. And I was like, oh, I don't really know how to cook baby squid. And if I was going to cook it. So this is called a bluefish. I don't know why. There's a reason. I'm just not really versed in why that reason is. So, sorry. I was like, yeah, I don't want to have to buy stuff I'm going to have to like cook. The fish I just reheated in my toaster oven. But I feel like this goes better with the wakame. The belt fish goes better with the radish because of their different tastes. So yeah. So today was interesting. Went to the vet to get my babies checked up. They are both fine. I found out my daughter is like 2 to 3 years old. So I'm gonna give it about 2, and then we'll celebrate her 3rd birthday in November. Around Thanksgiving, because that's when me and my sister found her. It was the day before Thanksgiving, actually, to be specific. It was the Wednesday before. So let me try it with this. I like to go with this. But it's better where they traditionally serve it with, and I think that was at a Japanese place I went to, with this regular radish and some soy sauce. And I didn't bring any of that here with me. All right, so now I'm going to try the belt fish with the other two things. Super excited. It is kind of fatty, but not too much. It's not a lot of fat, which I like about fish. I don't like fish that's too fatty. It's funny because people think that fish is just super lean, and it is leaner than most meats, but it's not. It's not just unequivocally fat-free. Oh, come on. She brought tweezers, huh? I'll just rip this off, the piece with the bones. I just want to eat the skin from that. So I'm going to eat a lotus root now. They work well together. I don't know what the lotus root would go with, to be honest. My experience with lotus root is really limited. I've only ever had it when I went to this place in New York called 99 Flavors or Flavors. I don't remember what the actual name is. It's in Chinatown. I think they have one at other locations as well, but that's the most popular place. My friend took me there and we got a bunch of vegetables to put in our hot pot. It's like all you can eat hot pot. And we got vegetables to put in our hot pot. And if you don't know what hot pot is, it's delicious. I mean, it's sort of like the name implies, like it's this pot of like broth and it's flavored a certain way. And then you add vegetables and meat and seafood. And yeah, my friend took me there. I've since been there a lot of times actually. And on your birthday, you get the hot pot at a discounted price. And so a lot of people go there on their birthdays and they have like a mascot, which I'm not. I don't like mascots. Excuse me. So I avoid the mascot. But otherwise, I like going there. I like going there. I like eating. They generally sit you with other people. So like you're at a long table, or in your like a room. And that's what happened when I was there. Like every time I've sat with another group of people celebrating something. And one year I went with my birthday. And I don't know, like the other party I think had 3 or 4 people. And it was 2 out of those 3 people's birthdays. So we were like a bunch of birthdays just happening that night. And it was so cool to kind of like be able to celebrate your birthday or like around the same time. So within like a week of your birthday with other people. I thought that was really fun. That like kind of communal eating experience. That is really cool to me. But yeah, so, and on the trip up to Jingbu, I was using my phone to play games and started a conversation with someone. And he's really into computers. And he was telling me about a place where you can get parts, computer parts, or phone parts to fix your phone. And you can like do upgrades yourself if you know what you're doing. And of course I don't. I have friends who do, but I do not know what I'm doing. But, and like if you volunteer there, they'll give you like computer, like, well, they do computers too. So computer or phone parts to like fix your devices yourself, especially if you have the know-how. That's for, volunteering your time. And I thought that was really cool because, sometimes you can't pay somebody with money if they volunteer for you, but you can, show your gratitude in other ways. No. Clearly playing with my food, right? No. Look at those sharp bones. I bit like directly into a bone. It's like biting into a chicken bone. That was intense. That was an intense few seconds. Anyway, but the mackerel, I take the skin off. I don't like the skin of that, like at all. And I don't think there's any bones in this fillet. But when I went there, I bought 2 mackerel fillets. Oh, there's in the middle. And one is, I guess, for sushi. It's seasoned with salt, sugar, and vinegar. And the other one is just salted mackerel. And it was on sale. Like, the sales there are amazing. Like, the shrimp you saw in one of my seafood boils, that I did with my sister. That shrimp was huge. It was like $8 to a pound. And they sell the 4.4 pound box of that for like $26. And I was like, wow, that's a great price. I was doing the math and I was like, yeah, this is a really, really good price for this. So I will be going back there for a lot of my seafood needs. So I am a lover of seafood. Absolutely over the moon for seafood. I love cooking different things with seafood. And I like, so different people like different types of seafood. But since I'm from a coastal city, a lot of my seafood is like ocean seafood. I have friends who are from like the Midwest, and perch is popular out here. What's that other one? People from the South, depending on what part of South they're from. Catfish is popular. That's the one I'm eating with my hands. It's only me eating this. So. I forgot there were more pieces of mackerel than belt in here. Let me try these. Like I said, these are good on their own. Probably with rice. Everything goes good with rice. So. Really too. I got bone. Somehow. I have bone on my hand, but I'm definitely getting these again. Actually, I might just learn how to make these myself. Like, I think that would be the more economical. It's not not that this was expensive. I think this was like $4 or something. So I may do that, like, once I get, like, pick these up. I may just, like, pick them up and, like, go to town. Just pick them up while I'm up there. Because I'm not going to go up there every few days. But I might go once or twice a month. Because it's just one bus. That's what I like. One bus. It's not in, like, the city part of Chicago. So I don't have to worry about heavy traffic in, like, the middle of the day. And, like, H Mart, which, I mean, I'm still going to. Because there are things there that I cannot wait to, like, buy. They have really great deals on. Really good sales. But this place is closer. And it's, like I said, I like to try and support local establishments. And I like the vibe I get when I'm there. I felt like the aisles were big enough and wide enough. And I like the lighting. I wear glasses normally, so good lighting is really important to me. To be able to see the labels clearly. Even if they're not in English, I still want to be able to kind of try and see what's in a package. I know I will do another one of these with H Mart because they have a wider selection of, fish and stuff, like croaker. Like, I've never tried yellow croaker. It looks cool though. It looks good, so I might try that. And if I like it, I'll cook it myself. See? All these bones, man. Fish have so many bones. Oh, they say they're tiny, you can eat through them. I cannot. Bones in my fish make me nervous. I can't help it. It's just who I am, I guess, as a person. It's just something that makes me nervous. I don't know why I'm picking some things up which I like and some not. Clearly everything looks good. But I'm not sure everything was meant to be savory, like eaten, like savory like this. I'm just trying to pin down this lotus root. I can't. I'm over it. And if I was going to taste everything, considering how deeply I tasted it all, I'm just going to eat it all. I'm just going to eat the rest. Like, just eat it on camera. But it is very good. If you're in Chicago, go here. And, or, you can learn to make these. If you see beltfish, know that it tastes kind of like whiting. If you like whiting, you'll like beltfish. I've seen other kinds of fish, but since they're not cooked already, I don't know if I'm going to try them. Because, like, with fish I'm not used to raw, I don't know how to tell if they're fresh or not. So, well, it's quite cooked. Then I'll try and cook it myself. I also don't know how they're supposed to be prepared, or if they're supposed to be prepared a certain way. And I just kind of missed the boat. I'm going to think I should take the middle. There we go. I'm trying to get as little interaction with these bones as possible. Not easy. Easier said than done. So I hope you're also eating something delicious with me. Hope you're enjoying all these new videos and the new lighting system. Coming up with the concept for the lighting system took actually a few months. And so that was actually one of the more difficult things to figure out. Still working on positioning for videos when someone else is here versus when I'm just by myself. So still thinking about that. Excuse me. Oh, come on. These bones are like determined. Okay, I have a few more of these pieces. Some of them, they come in strips too. That's fine. I like the circles for some reason. I think they give me a bigger crunch factor. So, and y'all know I don't deep fry stuff. So I wouldn't be deep frying these. I'd probably pan fry them. Or, what's the other one? Probably put them in the oven. I wonder if this and the wakame tastes good. Pretty decent and interesting. So let me take the skin off. Actually, let me just break it into pieces and finish this off. Mackerel. I actually can tell you the story of the first time I had mackerel. I went to me and my friends got sushi. Oh, I got food on my shirt. No. Me and my friends would get sushi at my old job 4 or 5 years ago. No, more than that. 5 years ago. And one day I just had to get the chef special, which was like a couple rolls and then 5 pieces of sushi of nigiri. And you didn't choose. You didn't get to choose. I was like, okay. And there was one piece I ate. Didn't recognize it. I'd never seen it before. And I was like, it's so different than anything I've had before. And I looked it up and I couldn't figure it out because there were so many different nigiri pieces they offered. And I was like, forget it. I just called them and I said, what kind of sushi was that? What kind of nigiri piece was that? And my order. And I told them what my order was and I told them where it went. And then they said, oh, it was mackerel. And I was like, wow, okay, thank you. And then, of course, I went to go look up mackerel. And then I just would have it raw for maybe a year or two. I've never had it cooked. Because in the Caribbean, jack mackerel is popular. But funny enough, out here, jack salmon is actually whiting. It's weird. But I've never had it canned. I only ever had the raw one. So I went to like this Japanese restaurant and I had grilled mackerel. And it was good. It was so good. I'm almost done here, people. I'm just going to eat the rest of this fish on camera. And then we'll see you later. I hope today's videos, hope that encourages you to go to these places or go to local markets where you live and try food. That's what I love doing. Just exploring different tastes. Never shying away from, or trying not to shy away from things. I'm gonna top it off with the last of the radish. Oh, some more. Oh, I'm falling on the table. I'm fine. I'll wipe it down anyway. Let me drink this. All right, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.